Hey YT fam, this is your girl Monica, aka the Return Queen, and I'm coming to you guys with a DIY video. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably already seen the palette that I made last week. It is a DIY version of the Z palette, and I just finished this one today. And inside this one, I have all of my Wet n Wild blushes and my Black Radiance blushes inside this one. And basically what I use to make the palette is an old DVD case. So I'll go ahead and sit these two out the way and get started. What you're going to need is tape, duct tape, and I purchased this particular duct tape at the Dollar Tree. So this cost me $1, and they have what, leopard print and I guess cheetah or cheetah leopard, however you want to call it, for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So pretty much this is a $1 project, as opposed to the original Z palettes, which is this right here, that costs $20. And you know, this is just a hard cardboard, and it has a hard see-through top at the top. So my see-through top is just the plastic that already comes on the DVD case. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, what you will need is an old DVD case, and that's what this is. You'll need a box cutter and your tape. So you just go ahead, and normally the DVD would come like this. It has that little, you know, the cover sleeve in there. So I just done it like this and took the sleeve out, and that just leaves the little plastic piece. Just take a hard piece of cardboard. I'm using an old box top. Just take a hard piece of cardboard and stick it in between that layer and the hard plastic part. And the reason why you want to do that is because you'll be using your box cutter, and you don't want to cut through your plastic film, because you're going to need that. So this part right here, where the DVD would normally sit, that circle part, is what we're going to cut away. So you would just take, and I'm going to cut a little bit on camera and then cut off camera and come back to you guys once the piece is all the way out. But you just take your box cutter and run it along the very outer edge of the DVD case. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting. Okay, I'm back. So I have completely cut away this side right here. So you should be left with something looking similar to this right here, because you just went as close as you possibly could along the outside perimeter to cut that out. This is your side where the media information would normally be, and basically all I'm going to do is snip off these two little, let me get my box back. Snip off these two little edges right here. And this box cutter came from the Dollar Tree too, you guys. So yeah, so just snip that off, and that'll leave you with a flat surface to work with. So I did find this idea on YouTube. This is not like an original, something I came up with, but I did see it on YouTube and I made it work for me. So this, like I said, is the original one I did with the Flirt palette, Cosmetic shadows in it. This palette holds 32 shadows. It came with 40, but it all worked out because I had a MAC palette that had some empty spaces in it. So I just popped the other 8 in the MAC palette. These are not magnet in here. I glued these down because I knew I wouldn't be moving them around. Same thing that I did with the these blushes, because I knew I wouldn't move these around. I went ahead and glued them into my palette. And this palette here, like I say, your surface is complete and ready to go however you want to do it. You can Google DIY Z palette on YouTube, because like I say, this wasn't an original creation of mine. This is a DIY project that I saw on YouTube and made it, made it my own. So some people do paper, but I'm just going to go ahead and cover it completely with tape. And like I said, the tape was purchased at the Dollar Tree. Just pull my tape, and basically all I do is lay it onto the back side of the palette. Lay it and cut. And I don't worry about cutting neat, because I'm going to go I'm going to go back with my box cutter along the edges just to clean it up really good. So along the bottom, which would be the base of the palette, I went ahead and laid tape. And then you'll just continue the taping process, overlapping just a little if you want to. It's up to you as to how much tape you want to use. If you want one leopard print, one solid tape, however you want to do it, it's yours. So you do whatever you want to with it. Okay, so as you can see, I have the entire back side taped already, and if I close it, it's already taking shape, of a Z palette. Now the only thing that I do differently, as opposed to where the taping goes and how you'll see that it has a little bit, I go in with another piece of tape. And this tape serves as a to finish off the back and to overlap toward the front. So that's how you get the top part. It's like the top part of the Z palette is taking shape. So that's how you get that. And remember, I said you're going to have some hanging off the edges, but I'm going to go through with the box cutter and cut that. Now, as you can see in the palette that I made before, it has the background as leopard in the bottom. I do that because once you do these empty spaces here, you're going to just have that. And if you're putting eyeshadows and stuff, you're not going to cover it. So this is to make it neat for you. Now, this is also the time where you would lay your magnet sheet down. If you want to put a magnet sheet down, you would lay your magnet sheet down now. And that way it will cover these holes. But because my previous palettes, I hadn't laid a magnet sheet down, then I'll skip that step. So in this one right here, at this point now is when you would lay your magnet sheet, a full sheet, and cut it to the size you need. Or you would lay the individual strip magnet ones that you can find at Walmart, or magnet dots, however you feel works for you the best. But if you're not going to lay magnets down, and you know you're not going to move the shadows, or this will be something good for your e.l.f. blushes, but inexpensive stuff that you just want a house for it and you don't plan on moving it anytime soon. So if you're not going to do that, you can go ahead and start to tape the base of the palette. And I just line it up as close as I can get it to the edge, and I start to go along the base of the palette, slide my tape all the way to the edge, making a clean crease, and then go in with my box cutter to cut. And I have my first piece down. Okay, and I know that this probably doesn't have to be said, but I'm going to say it anyway. And then you just go in with a little piece of tape, just enough to line the bottom part, and then you cut your tape to fit just a little down the sides to make it have that, that clean edge, like perimeter all the way around. Okay, so I am back with the finished product, you guys. I just went across the top with a thin piece of tape here, and then down the sides. Open it up. The top is your plastic from your DVD case. The bottom is lined with leopard print. If you could see closely, you could still see the cut that I did when I took the little piece out there. And this is your completed product, you guys. This is your $1 Z palette, and the reason why I say it's $1 is because I'm sure you guys have DVDs laying around, and this tape costs $1. So that's it for my DIY project. Hope you guys enjoy making nifty little palettes of your own, and they snap. They snap just like a DVD case, so your stuff isn't going anywhere. And look, see, I have to struggle to get that one. They snap in place. And like I said, these are my nifty little DVD palettes that I've made. All right, talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoy. Bye.